Welcome back, everybody. This is My Journey 4K. We are back in IMSA in the Dallara P217. Let's get into it. Strength in the field is 25. Coming into this race with a 1935 rating. This is a 35-minute race. Ooh, car off on the left there. Another one going off. It is an A license requirement for entry. This is IMSA fixed. There's multiple classes here. There's the GTP hypercars and the LMP2 prototypes, which we're in. And there's the GTDs, also known as GT3s. The fourth in our class now. Definitely top split in front of us. These LMP2s are some 64Ks here. Pretty clean, clear racing right now. We're trying to catch up to third from fourth in our class. Started the race at fifth. This is a 35-minute race. We'll need to stop at least once for fuel. Window opens fairly early and closes. It's not quite open yet. Maybe in the next couple laps it'll open. We will probably be seeing traffic in a couple laps. Opening up the gap to the car behind a little bit now. Looks like we have a damaged GT3 in front of us, catching them on the back straight. We'll put them between us and the car behind right now. Traffic's helping us out, creating a bigger gap between us and fifth place in our class behind us. GT3s just ahead. That one slowed us up just a little bit. We could tell the cars behind us are closing in a little. Still fourth, running into some more GT3s just ahead. Catching the whole group now. Another group of GT3s up here, really by one of them before the S's. And slowed down big time by that. To really work on getting away from the cars behind us again. First three cars in our class are not very close at the moment. There's the tail now with fifth. Back there. I can't even see first, second, or third right now. I just look right through that. The S's were defending the inside. The S's, if we're side by side, will still be on the inside. GT3 traffic just ahead. Do we have the ability? Oh! Car spun the GT3 by just running into the back of him. Lost us both positions. We're avoiding damage and contact. Side by side still with the car in front of us. We're coming right back at him. GT3 wasn't too happy about that. GT3 cars side by side, slowing up the car in front of us now. Nose to tail with 5th place in our class. We fell to 6th. We also have 7th in our class right behind us. So 4th is starting to get away to at least the 2nd and Well, right now the positioning is all about how you're getting through traffic, and I got screwed over just a little bit there. Lost us 2 positions. Got a bit of defend from the car behind. And now we've lost a little time with the car in front now. This is a pretty strong field over here. And let's close the gap now. Just under 2 seconds back from the car in front right now. I think we're clear of the GT3 traffic for at least a little bit here. Since we have a clear track now, I'm able to close the gap to the car in front now. Car behind going a bit extra wide out of turn 1. Whoa, spun GT3 on the side of the road there. Some more GT3s just ahead here. Now the gap to the car in front is less than a second. Close that down quite a bit. We started the race in 5th. We're currently in 6th, but we're closing in on 5th. Just letting them know that we're right back in there. Too far ahead as well. We're going to have more GT3 cars to catch and pass soon. up there with the cars. Looks like fifth has closed the gap to fourth a little bit. We're going to be right back in that group of 3 cars in our class. We're trying to get through this GT3 track. GTDs and IMSA. Looks like we're up to 5th in our class, possibly somebody making an earlier pit stop. I've been wise to pit right as we caught the GT3s again. After passing the first couple of them, get to a bigger group. They're a little more spread out now. That helps us out. Although sometimes you still catch them in bad spots that slow you down a lot. Hoping that happens to the cars in front more than us. As we are closing in on 4th place in our class, just ahead. Quite a bit now nose to tail with them as they struggle to get by this Porsche GT3. They're gonna squeeze us on the edge there. Pit stop though. That window will be closing in the next couple of laps. We'll take a few laps then. We've decided to stay out, closing in on the car in front. Looks like the track is clearing a little bit now. We may be ahead of a lot of the GT3 traffic now. Just a few more GT3s ahead here. This one has now allowed us to go nose to tail with 4th place in front of us here. Pressuring the 17 really hard now. Looking like they're trying to look at defensive blocking, maybe. Looks like we lost a little bit of time on the exit of that corner there. Not sure why. Behind us is an LMP2. They're trying to keep close to us. I want to take advantage of the clear track when we have it. Don't know how many more laps of fuel we have here. Another GT3 ahead. I think we're starting to catch the back muffers again. Maybe not. Let's see if we can see if this is a leader or not. I don't think they were though. Near the front of the GT3 class for them. They're still quite a bit spread out from the other cars. It didn't slow us down too much. Car coming into Moss Corner. Slow us down a little bit there. Our exit, they're catching the car behind and slowing them down. A very good exit here out of the back stretch. We should be able to stretch that out a little bit. Trying to close in on 4th place in front of us. We still need to make our stop. About 25 minutes into the race now. How many laps we do will depend on where the leader is when time expires, and I mean the race leader. That'll be 1st place in the GTP class. We haven't seen the GTPs for quite a while. It'll take them a bit to catch us. When we make our stop, we should be seeing them. I'm guessing we're pushing it on fuel as long as we can right now. Trying to close the gap with the car in front still. Going around the GT3 car, coming into the pits now. Car in front made their stop at the same time. They're off first, we're right behind them. GTP cars coming up as we're exiting. cars around us at the moment. We'll have to see what position we're in when we cross the line. After making our stop. The window's gonna close soon. We really get GTP behind us is blinking. Hopefully we'll be behind us in the back stretch. GT3 cars less than a second behind the car after making our pit stop, getting the blue flag for the GTP right now. We're having a hard time getting by, but we're also getting through GT3 traffic. I'm not going to mess with our race. We're going to go by there. We're still right on their tail. We're trying to keep up with the car in front of us. Hopefully, we slow down a little bit somewhere here. In front of us. Looks like we're currently 5th in our class. We started the race. In on 4th in front of us. The GTP car still hasn't passed them. More GT3s up ahead. The GT car has not passed the LMP2 in front of us yet. I believe it's taken a couple laps here. There's a lot of traffic right now. GT3 traffic here. Still keeping up with that purple and black Porsche hypercar in front of it. Losing some time to the car forward. We're currently 5th. The pit window's closed by now. Just a few minutes remaining in the race. front of us. We're going to go by on the outside there. That's some S's coming in. Past GT3 here. I don't know what happened to them. A lot more traffic up ahead. Three wide past the GT3, the hypercar. This corner here. They are not really ahead of us right now. Slowing us up. Get away from this hypercar here. They can barely go faster than us. That has allowed the car behind to close in on us. Flashing our lights at the hypercar. We really need them to get going. They struggled through the traffic big time. Still fifth in our class now, though, defending it. They're sixth place behind us. We're right on our tail because of the hypercar in front of us. They're going to finally drive away from us a little bit here, I think. Not quite closing in the gap as much as I'd like to fourth place in front. Oh, GT3 car slowing us up there. Sent us out in the grass. We've lost one position, down to 6th. We're going to defend against 7th right behind us here. We'll go by the inside of the same GT3 here. Right on the tail now. Side here, passing the GT3 car again. Coming into the final corners, this is the last lap right now. Going to be on the outside and the S's. Oh, they came in contact with us and sent us off track. Coming back on slowly. Goodness. That is the end of the race, folks. Well, we started this race in 5th. We finished in 6th. Our rating went from a 1935. We gained 32 points still up to a 1967. We would have finished a lot higher had it not been for the contact sending us off track there. Anyways, that's racing, folks. Thanks for watching. See you next time.